was thought that because of Lyon's financial troubles, they were to be relegated down to the second tier in France. They have since, after appeal, been allowed to stay in the top flight for this upcoming season. However, that had me thinking, what if they were relegated down there, and what if they decided to hire my dad as the new manager? But I thought I would put this to the test and see how long it would take my dad to win the Champions League with Lyon from the second tier in France. Dad, of course, Lyon, thankfully for them, have had their relegation reversed.
Yes.
But that doesn't mean that we can't still see what would have happened.
Yeah, I mean,
if they did.
When I started the video, it looked like they were definitely going to be relegated, weren't they? So
it was a challenge for you to take Lyon from, of course, the second tier and seeing how long it will take to win the Champions League, because of course that is the pinnacle in European football.
Yep.
Lyon have never won the Champions League. Now, this is going to be a new skin. We're trying just for today, just to freshen things up. We are 18 months plus into using the same skin on Football Manager. It's nice to do something a little bit different. But as you can see, very nicely put across here from FM Renzi, there is no European Cups at all in the trophy cabinet of Lyon.
Nope. So that's my goal.
Yeah.
That's
We've got
the challenge you gave me.
7 leagues, which, to be fair, when I was growing up, they were the dominant force.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, they
2002 to 2008 they won all 7 in that time period there. Haven't won anything else though, which does surprise me with how big they are.
Yeah.
But they've never ever won another league title. They've also got a 5 Coupe de France, which goes back all the way to the 60s and even as recent as 2012. But yeah, a lot of financial troubles because of obviously, French football not having the money that maybe other countries would have, such as the Premier League and the Bundesliga, because of how they're run, and some troubles in terms of how the club is run has allowed them to unfortunately pick up a bit of trouble. Now, the database that we had relegated them, but it didn't really give them any debts or anything like that, and it also gave you a transfer budget.
Yes,
but you've done the honourable thing, and I did tell you to do it.
Right, I thought we got relegated for a reason, and the reason was financial reasons. So I just decided that I wasn't going to spend the money that they gave me. The first season, I was going to try and either go with what I had or try and get some free signings. Yeah. And that's what I stuck to.
Exactly. So, the transfers coming in. We've got Luka Jovic coming in on a free transfer. Ex-Frankfurt striker. I absolutely loved Luka Jovic.
Yeah.
So, as you can see, it's going to be very different looking at the pages for a while, but we'll get used to it, I'm sure. Outside of that, we've also got Tokos, who is a Turkish centre defensive midfielder, can also play at right back as well, so another good option there that you've got. Becker, actually, he's so good they named him twice, Alexis Becker. Another CDM.
Yes. I mean, I had this player in mind, really, because one of the conditions when I got the job as well was I had to buy young players.
Yeah.
And try and buy as many French players as I could.
Yes.
So I had that in the back of my mind as well, that I've got to keep that sort of part
club
of my job.
Vision.
Yeah, club vision going forward. So this is why I brought this guy in, because I think in the future he could be really good for me as well. And he's a young French player.
Yeah. Who isn't, though, is Sensi. He is an Italian centre midfielder. That's 3 centre midfielders you've brought in, but a very good one.
See where I think they had the problem then?
Yeah. And then finally, we've got Bodart, who is a goalkeeper, because of course it's dad.
It's not a challenge without a keeper, is it?
But a good one nonetheless on a free transfer from Belgium. He's only 25 as well, despite having a hairline like me. Anyway, tactically, we're set up in a 4-2-3-1 to begin with, and you're locking Sensi further forward.
Yes. I just feel that he'll be more beneficial to me going forward and getting into that attacking, because I'm only going to play one up front, so I just wanted him to be more of an attacking midfielder rather than just sat in the middle. I've got 2 defensive midfielders sat there doing the job that he could do as well, but no, I want him to be more of an attacking player.
All right, and they're on defensive duty as well. If we're going by best pick 11, Tolisso would go in there. I would have left Tolisso in. I like Tolisso. But so it would basically be Sensi in there. Then that's what your team is looking like.
Yeah.
We got Nuama, who's a good player as well. Fofana, who everybody's been mentioning a lot lately. The 18-year-old Malik Fofana looks to be an incredible player.
Yeah. And my keeper, Lucas Perry.
It's one of your favourites.
Good history. First keeper I ever sold for 100 million.
Yeah. But the team all around is decent. Obviously, Nemanja Matic is in there.
Yeah.
Even on the bench, there's a couple of recognisable names. This guy was good in the Euros last year.
Yeah, he was
scoring quite a few goals in the Euros. But yeah, there's some decent players in there. Who isn't in there, of course, is Ryan Cherki. He, hopefully, on this, is at Manchester City. I think he'd already made the move by the time we'd set it up. So Ryan Cherki has just left the club, which does explain, in a way, the money at Lyon.
Yeah.
Because they would have had their however much it was, £30 million, I think he moved for, from Manchester City in their bank. So, in a way, we'll just accept it that there's money in the bank, but Dad hasn't touched it anyway. All right, so the start of the season, I'm expecting to see a lot of wins, and we've got that. We got 5 wins from 5.
Yeah.
Not conceding too many goals either. The toughest game was your first one against Saint Etienne.
Yes.
Another
One
massive
of my favourite
giant
teams,
club.
Yeah. Surprised they were down there with me. So yeah. But I'll be very disappointed if I don't get promoted this season.
Yeah.
I should be one of the best teams in this league by a country mile.
Yeah. Now, the downside, unfortunately, is you will be playing Europa League football. I'm not quite sure what's going to be happening in terms of European football for Lyon next year, because I think they did actually qualify for the Europa League.
Yeah, they did, yeah.
But, of course, with the relegation, we're still not sure, even though they haven't been relegated, what UEFA's going to do. So, again, we're just going to have to accept that there's going to be flaws with, obviously, a custom database where every box can be ticked. But for now, you have a Europa League group stage with Freiburg, Young Boys, and Malmo. 3 okay clubs that I do expect to see you qualify from.
Yeah, definitely. So, I mean, if I don't come first or second, I'd be very disappointed. So, yeah. Definitely.
But this updated database does, in fact, have the Tottenham Hotspur as the holders. You can find it on fminside.net, so don't say in the comments, oh, why don't you ever say where the database is? I've bloody told you in the video. You clearly skipped past it. But nonetheless, still leave a comment anyway, instead of that, where you were going to get angry about the database, and instead put a little guess in on how many seasons you think it takes before Dad can lift a Champions League. That's your little call to action to get down in the comment section for us in there. All right, so season number 1 then, Dad. Let's see how you do. Well, first season, and it was a really good one for you.
Yes, definitely. Good season.
Top of the league.
Done exactly what I thought I should have done, really.
Yeah, only lost one game.
So, yeah.
Lost against a team who finished in 16th.
It's always the same, isn't it, really? Yeah.
But drew 2 fixtures, Grenoble and Concarneau. Why did I even go for it?
Just lost 2 games.
107 points, though, is massive, really, from any league. But, yeah, very good. If we're looking at the players, so this is, again, I'm trying to get used to the actual skin itself. We're looking at the players. Luka Jovic there with 20 goals this season. Very good. Highest average rating. You had a couple of players in there. No assists, which is surprising considering how many goals you did score. You thought you'd had a few assists in there. But clean sheets, Lucas Perry.
Didn't let me down, so thank you very much. As expected.
Yeah. So going up to the top division then, not too bad at all. But other competitions as well. You got to the Coupe de France final.
Yeah, I was disappointed. I'd have been a brilliant double, wouldn't it? But come up against the big guns and they've done me an extra time.
Yeah, look who
this is the challenge now, isn't it? This is the league now where I'm in it, and I've got to beat PSG. They're the boys.
That's it. This is whenever you do a challenge in France. I always actually think it's easier to win the Champions League than it is to win the actual league itself. Sometimes that's how hard PSG can be. Yeah. In recent seasons, they haven't been like as bad. I think Foot Manager's nerfed them ever so slightly after, Lille winning the league, etc. But yeah, I think they might be going back to it after how good Luis Enrique has made them recently.
They're a good side. I mean, they've got a good chance of doing the Club World Cup, haven't they? They've already got the Champions League in the bag, haven't they?
That's right. So we've and in the Europa League, round of 16, which isn't too bad either.
No. So yeah, they're big. I mean, there's a few big teams in there. I'm disappointed they didn't go a little bit further, but yeah.
Yeah, this is how good this database is in. Like Crystal Palace is in it.
Yes.
They won the FA Cup. Lovely seeing Crystal Palace play in the Europa League next season. I'm excited about that. That'll be good.
It's fingers crossed, isn't it? Because that's where the problem is, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's to do with the owner between Crystal Palace and Lyon in it.
Is that the actual combination?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Wow, okay. Oh, yeah, I see that they've got obviously highlighted because of that combination, yeah. So, yeah, hopefully it's Palace, unfortunately, instead of Lyon. Because I want to see Palace in the Europa League. Why not? That's great. Hopefully, well, if both qualified, then both should go in there. But, yeah, it's always a little bit dodgy, isn't it? Aston Villa went on to win it, though. in tow. Let's look at the squad then, because squad-wise, let's move this across. There we go. So we're a little bit more central now. Squad-wise, we have got 19 goals for Nuama, but 27 was the top side. Luka Jovic, 27. 20 for Sensi with 16 assists. 12 assists, sorry, which is very good.
Yeah, I'm pleased. That's the player locked into that position, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm pleased with that. It's good performance for the season from him, really.
Malik Fofana, the 18-year-old, getting 13 goals, 16 assists. Again, very good indeed.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm enjoying this skin. Let us know. Do you want to see more of this skin? Would you rather us go back to the original? We've been toying around with it off camera, really, just trying to get used to it. And obviously, went from what we were using previously. We finished off a series recently using that one. £29 million with a very big wage budget coming in next season. Will you spend it, though? Is the big question.
Yeah.
A lot of French players that you could potentially pick up, but it's a good start. We're already in the top division again. All right, so Dad, in the summer window, a lot of players have left the club.
Yes.
We've got these 5 here, including 2 transfers out. Deschamps and Lomani, who has gone out. And then there's another £12 million going out there as well. A few loans, but a lot of them were transfers out, where you're actually picking up some money for them as well.
Yeah, I'm just concentrating really on age as well. Any of the old players I feel that's not going to make it in my team, get them out. Now's the time to do it, really. Have a good clear it now. And get a few of the youngsters into the team and start building. If I can build, a couple of seasons, I reckon it would take me to get up to where PSG are.
Yeah.
So I think now's the time to get the youngsters in and sort of bed them in and then get the experience of them 2 seasons later.
You're going to bed some youngsters, are you? Watch what you're saying. Right. So let's have a look. Talles Magno was the first one through the door. £30 million from New York City FC.
Yes.
So you did go and spend the money.
Yeah.
I was curious as to whether you would, but you did. You definitely did. So very good player, though.
Yeah,
he's
very
a top talent.
Yeah.
Good flair. Good on the ball as a winger.
I mean, he plays right
and he's
across.
only 22.
Yeah. And he plays right across the front 3 or 4, any position. So ideal, really.
This new skin has them in they have phrases for what they describe the player as. Wide threat forward, stretches the back line and gets into the penalty area. An absolute menace when running with the ball. A nice little feature.
I like that
on this skin.
Yeah.
There's a lot of pros and cons for every different skin. I've used that skin that obviously we used in other videos for so long because it was so good. But yeah, there is obviously a lot of pros using other skins. We got Diakite next from Lille. So taking one of Lille's best players in terms of defenders.
Yeah, it does help, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And he's a French guy as well. So
yeah, only 23 years of age. So a good mix of youth with experience, I think.
That's what I'm hoping to do, yeah.
Yeah, 6'1", good defender as well. And his being is good. Aggressor defender. Doesn't shy away from getting involved. Excelling in winning the ball back in possession in the air and on the ground. I'm enjoying it.
Perfect.
I must admit, I'm enjoying that little thing there. Lorenzo Colombo, we're very friendly with him. We've seen him quite a few times pop up in different rebuilds. He likes to beat the offside trap. It's one of my favourite things. He's a decent striker too. 22 years of age, the young Italian from Milan. Got just less than £10 million. Brandon Soppy, though, this one's my favourite signing out of the lot of them.
Yep.
22 years of age, mainly a right back. I've seen that you got rid of Clinton Mata, which was your previous right back.
Yeah.
So bringing him in, this one's a good signing.
I feel as well, if I start giving him game time, he could sort of make that position he is for a few seasons now.
Yeah, absolutely. So tactically then, locking in Talles Magno into that position.
Didn't want to change the team. I thought they'd done so well. The tactic done so well last season, so keep it as it is, but I definitely wanted him to play on the wing.
Yeah, best 11 pick actually puts him on the other side, but I agree with you. I think switching those two round is the better option. You've got Diakite and Soppy going into the lineup, which is perfect.
Yeah.
Sensi's locked that one down in behind Jovic after having such a good season last year.
Yeah.
So Colombo will be coming off the bench, but that's not too bad really when you consider how good he is. Fortunately though, for Malik Fofana, he does drop out. Which is a shame, but yeah, I'm sure he'll feature maybe at some point when Dad's getting rid of him for £2 million because he never developed, even though he's one of the biggest potentials on the game. But we'll see. Now, schedule-wise, at the start of the season, it's very good yet again.
Yeah.
Are we sure we've been promoted? Yes, because we've got Lille and Lens, 2 very difficult teams. 3-2, 3-0. Great start.
Really good start. I mean, I do feel that I've got a side that should get me in the top 5.
Yeah.
That's where I feel I should be. So that's a good start. I'm happy with that.
4-1 against Reims as well.
Yeah.
Cracking victory there. And Lorient 3-0. Great start there. Very good start.
I've got PSG at the end of the month. That's where the real tester is.
Yeah, to see where you are in terms of that. Now, the season preview, even though you've just been promoted, does put you in 4th place. Puts you above the Rats, in fact, which is great.
And that's where I feel I should be, really.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. So, not too bad at all, considering obviously you have sold a few players to see how it goes. And I've put my view back in, so this page is going to look a lot better for us at the end of the season. So, let's see what happens in season number 2. Wow. Not bad for our first season back in the league.
I'm really
Second place.
Yeah. I mean, they predicted the top 4 correctly, just in the wrong position.
Yeah.
So, I'm really pleased with that. I'm nowhere near PSG, but that's good enough.
Well, only 11 points.
Yeah, that's good enough.
That's too bad.
You know, I'm second best, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah, absolutely. Very good start into the top division again. Now, Sensi got the second highest amount of assists there. He's also in one of the highest average ratings, so he's doing really well.
Yeah.
But Lucas Perry again, only 3 clean sheets less than Donnarumma.
Really pleased with that.
Which is great. I think I know you're going to be disappointed not to see a player in here, and 100%. I'm predicting that we might see a new striker this summer.
100%.
Because I know exactly what you're like. But yeah, this is a fantastic start. And what is a shame is Nantes have been relegated, of course. The team that you do like because of
Nantes,
you playing there before in your past, isn't it? So it's a shame it wasn't these horrible little scroats.
Well, that's my other little challenge, really. It's to beat PSG, but also stay above Rennes all the time.
That's it. I've also just noticed PSG actually went unbeaten throughout the season there. Yeah. So very hard. But they did only get a draw against you at home.
Yes.
Well, for your
really
home.
Good result.
So, 2-2 away from home there. You lost 3 games. One of them was against PSG, Saint Etienne, and Monaco was the others, but you just drew way too many because, hey, a few of those games turn into wins. Yeah, you're knocking on the door of 84 points.
Saint Etienne finished 4th and bottom, so that's a disappointing goal,
they come up with you. So. Yeah. All right, let's have a look at other competitions then. Of course, the Coupe de France was in the runners-up. Well, you were runner-up last year. Where were we this season? 10th round by Lons.
Yes.
So, unlucky. They're a good side. They've actually underperformed here, I think, as well. They got a good side. My thing is, I reckon you're going to be so annoyed because your top scorer in the league was Sensi and not a striker. Whether that's because of who played more. But Talis Magno was there with 12. Luka Jovic played 30 games and only scored 9 goals. I think it's time to say goodbye.
And a very small average rating as well.
Yeah, I think we might be saying goodbye.
He's 27. I've got a few 29s and 27s and 28-year-olds. That's the ones I'm looking at, sort of like replacing with. I'll be looking for French players first.
Yeah,
that's what I'd like. The challenge really is to have a whole team of French players. That's what I'd really. That'd be really good. But that's what I look for first. And if I can't get a French player, then I'll get another player from somewhere else. But
okay,
I ain't saying nothing at the moment because I don't like it when you're right.
Transfer budget £25 million, actually less than what you had last season, but financially we're still getting £90 million in the budget, so that's absolutely fine. Let's see what happens and who we bring in for season number 3. Alright, in terms of transfers going out, you stuck to your word. There's a few players who have left the club there. Adrielson has also gone for £9.5 million, but another £11 million is left, and I don't see Luka Jovic on there.
Nope.
So, unless he's left on a free transfer and we just don't know,
I think I kept
he might still be in there. In terms of the players on the ins, we're starting off with I thought it was a goalkeeper. It's not. It's a winger. It's Cancellieri who plays out on that right-hand side.
Right-hand side.
Very good winger.
Yeah, need to strengthen that up. Still 23, so that's very good.
Young as well, yeah. Gornu Duarte, though, very good player. And he's French.
And he's
young.
French, yes.
Cracking CDM.
Good CDM, yeah.
Very good.
I can see this player playing that position for me for a good few seasons now.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to see what this says. He's a quarterback. The heartbeat in build-up play, regularly involved in possession and excels at progressing the ball and making key passes. Don't you just love this little feature? I want this. There's a lot of things that the real Football Manager skin, if there ever is an FM26, needs to do. And it's stuff like this because they have it in games like EAFC. They used to have you call them Sniper or Hunter and stuff. They need stuff like this. It makes the game so much more fun. These little features would be brilliant. It's something that I'd love to see. I might even do a video soon of the stuff that I want to see in FM26. You all know what a lot of it's going to be based around. simulating and doing sort of rebuild types of things and make it a lot more difficult than what it actually is to do it. But yeah, that's something I would love to see. I might stick that one on my list. Samuel Justo, though, from Sporting has come in on a free transfer. 21 years of age. He plays in centre midfield, so I'm guessing it's just a bit of a backup for next year.
Definitely, yeah, that's what I've got him for, really.
Yeah, and then we've also got Joris Chattard, who's again bought from Lons, £14 million. He must have just moved to Lons, £11 million. So I don't want to. I can't remember whether he starts at Lons and if he's just made a move or not. But yeah, he's a good sign, isn't he?
I think that's two good young midfielders I've just signed there, really, for quite cheap as well, really.
Yeah,
11 million for both of them, really, isn't it?
My face pack always cracks me up because he had a black eye when he had this picture taken, and he does not look happy about it. But there we go. There's Joris Chattard. And then finally, we've got Liam Scales, who's joined on a free transfer as well. The Irishman, he looks happy. 27 years of age, can play left centre-back or at left back.
Yeah, needed a bit of strengthening in there. Big 6'2" lad, he's good.
Yeah. All right, so tactically, we're keeping what we had, but I can see a few alterations in terms of the player roles. There's a ball-winning midfielder in there, and Dwarf is being locked into that defensive midfielder, which I think is a wise decision as well. I would have done exactly the same. Best 11 pick does take him out, so that means Chattard would go in next to him, you'd like to think, and the team would look rather like this. So Jovic and Sensi are still in there.
Yeah, the boys are still there, so giving them a second chance.
Oh, you don't normally get second chances.
I'm giving them the ammunition, haven't they? They've got two really good wingers who are going to be putting that ball in for them, so...
Okay, well...
see what they can do this season.
Yeah, absolutely. The start of the season looks like this. It's very similar. Yes. Again... only 2 goals conceded. 5-1 against Lyon. 4-1 against Lyon. A nice little 1-0 to start things off against Strasbourg. And a 2-0 at home to Nice, which is a difficult fixture as well.
Yes.
But we are in the Champions League after a year out of Europe. We are in the Champions League. And we've got Slovan Bratislava. We've got PSG.
I mean, how's that worked out?
Red Star, Leverkusen, Young Boys, Sociedad, Eintracht, Frankfurt's in there with Atletico Madrid.
There's a few odd teams in there, really. I mean... It's one of the PSG. I don't think I'm going to get anything out of that. Leverkusen can be a good side, can they? In the last 2 games, well, sometimes they're really good. Sometimes they're, Atletico Madrid, they're bad away sometimes.
Yeah.
So I've got a bit of a favourite being at home against them, really.
All right. Well,
Frankfurt's not going to be easy at home.
Absolutely not. No. I love that stadium.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens then. Season number 3. Well, season number 3. Yet again, we're in second place, which, to be honest, is a good thing. We're not like going, we shouldn't be expecting you to actually finish top straight away. I'm expecting a second place. The good thing is you are nowhere near third.
No.
66, 77.
I'm really pleased with that, how far I pulled myself away from the teams behind me, but I didn't get closer to PSG, though.
No, but they had a better year than what they had last year. Only lost 1 game, but they drew so many games less than what they did last season. Yeah. So they gained an extra 5 points. If you consider what their tally was last year, 84, you had 77.
Yeah.
So a lot closer than what you were last season. Of course, remember, we're only 18 teams in this league at the minute. So a great season, I think, in terms of progress in the league. Shows that you're a better team. Plus, we have 2 top scorers because 17 was the highest with Gonzalo Ramos and Kolo Muani. But Cancellieri is there, as is Luka Jovic.
Pleased with that.
Yeah. I bet now he gets sold.
I'll get a better price from him now.
Yeah. Player of the match, Talis Magna was in there. He got 5. He also had one of the highest average ratings. Sensi got 11 assists across the season. So that is all good.
Keeper's not there this season.
No.
So,
surprised by that.
And that's probably the reason why I lost the 5 games, really.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed with losing that amount of games.
I mean, the ones that you lost against the Rats twice without scoring a goal. Monaco and Nice, 2 teams around you, and of course PSG.
Yeah.
You must have drawn the other game against them. You did 0-0, which was at your ground. So, yeah, not too bad. But let's have a look then. Other competitions. Round of 16 in the Champions League by Bayern Munich. Quarter-final by Nantes, who are, of course, in the 2nd division.
Yes. What's going on there?
Knocking you out.
Done me.
No way. Lukaku went on and won. I mean, that is mental in terms of semi-final. It was a Nantes versus Brest final, and Brest pick up the win. You know, you put them on a pedestal, didn't you? You stick them up there.
Yeah.
You pull the breasts out in their finest form. They can do that. Very good.
Disappointing, really.
Yeah. I bet the people of Brest were much perkier after that one.
Yeah, I bet they are. Come on, they keep coming. They
feeling
keep
good.
Coming,
They were feeling good.
Yeah.
They beat Nantes in the final.
They look
3-1.
good as well, don't
they do. They do look good, yeah. Champions League, though, round of 16 by Bayern Munich, understandably, when you're coming up against them.
One of the big boys. So,
2-2 in the first leg.
Yeah.
But let's have a look. Knockout playoff round. Did you play in that? You did. You knocked out Lazio on penalties. And in the league phase, finishing down in 13th. Finish above some big clubs as well. Let's see. So you got 4 wins there. Atletico Madrid, Sociedad. You beat PSG and Slovan Bratislava. Drew 2 against Eintracht Frankfurt and Red Star. Lost against Young Boys and Bayer Leverkusen.
I'm pleased with that, to be honest, especially with the result against PSG. So that means I'm capable of beating them now.
Yeah.
Because in the league, I lost 1, drew 1, and I beat them in the Champions League. So I'm getting close.
Yeah.
Even though the points weren't that close, I'm getting close. I mean, that's where I'd expect to finish as well. So I'm building a young side. Next couple of seasons, I expect to be definitely in the green part, the top 8 of that group.
Absolutely. So let's have a look then. Statistics-wise, Luka Jovic was the top scorer with 24. Is that a wanted sign as well? Oh, he's so gone now. So gone. Cancellieri, 21 and 11. Great first season for Cancellieri. Fantastic for him. Sensi, the veteran of the team, really. 30 years of age. 10 and 10 for Talis Magno as well. Diakite. Not too bad from centre-back. He must be a deadly set piece. Deadly from set pieces. But Guana Duarte, great bit of development there. Yes. You can already see turning into definitely a fantastic player.
Him in,
yeah, so a good decision with that one. All right, Malik Fofana, though, we mentioned he might not get as much game time anymore. He did. A lot off the bench, 19 starts, 3 goals, 10 assists. Not enough development in terms of your attributes, though.
The problem is, when I've got him in, and he is good youngster and all that, but I've also got 2 other good young wingers, and that's
Magno's only 23.
That's just keeping him out of the team, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
I'll just let him 24.
I'll just let him fight it out now.
Well, yeah, Malik Fofana, you think even with that amount of games, he should have more.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially being a box crasher midfielder.
What on earth is that?
Or that, I'm glad you asked. That is a midfielder in name only. Outstanding at getting into the area and forcing shooting opportunities. So that answers your question.
Yeah.
So there we go. And now transfer budget-wise, going into next season, they give you a lovely budget of £60 million. But of course, Champions League football is going to allow that. So a smaller wage, though, so you might have to divvy it out a little bit more. Yeah. But yeah, £50 million roughly should be a good amount to build more on this side for Lyon. Well, here we go. Season number 4. And there's 2 names that I expected to see on the chopping block very soon. They're both gone.
Yeah.
Malik Fofana, £19 million, gone to Everton. I'm quite surprised you got that much for him, to be honest. Luka Jovic, £10 million, gone to Al Tawoun.
Well, he was a wanted player, wasn't he? So
yeah, gone.
He had a good season, so let him go then.
So
28.
Who has he been replaced with? There was £46 million in total. Actually, there's a little bit more because there was one at the end of there, so £3.9 million. But the players that you have brought in, let's have a look. We got Ute from Le Havre, £13 million, French, 6'5" centre back. He is ginormous. Yes. What have they described him in? A target striker. You can't get it right every time. All right, you can't get it right every time. Target striker, I don't think it is. No, but it looks good nonetheless. Quality player, great strength, jumping ability, good at heading, and he's 6'5".
His jumping reach was 19.
Yeah. Unnecessary,
he didn't
really.
have to jump, did he?
Ndai, £3.4 million for Ndai. Again, 24 years of age. Again, 6'3". Yeah, good, tall, not as fast, but still good. Good at positioning. Yeah, I like him a lot.
He's left-sided as well, so they're hard to get hold of sometimes, aren't they?
From Troyes, which is obviously another French club. Alan Velasco from Boca Juniors, so this is a guy playing from the left-hand side. You've obviously already got Talis Magno. He can play in the middle as well, though, where, of course, Sensi has been occupying that role. But Sensi's natural fitness is so low that as soon as he hits 30, you think, oh, well.
Yeah.
He might be gone anytime soon. So Alan Velasco is a good replacement nonetheless. But here is the striker replacement. Semi Kaliksoy. Probably nailed it. The Turkish people are going, oh, that sounded horrible. He is also, like our friend,
the target
striker. Yeah. An absolute bully who acts as the fulcrum in the attacking phase and dominant in the air.
Yes.
He's only 5'9". With 7 jumping bridge.
Yeah.
He is a bully in the air, is he? So, yeah, again, I do like that feature. It needs to be worked on, I think, just a little bit.
He's going to be a good striker for me, I feel, though.
Yeah,
so,
he's probably more
21
of a
years,
maestro.
I think 1 or 2 seasons and he could be really good.
Yeah, he looks absolutely fantastic, really. There's more transfers, though.
Yeah.
We've got a goalkeeper coming in, and Lucas Chevalier.
Not very often you can find a good French keeper. So when I found this guy, I
he
thought,
is
I'm going to get him in.
It's him and Restes.
Yes.
And if you can't get Restes, because he costs normally about 60 million, Chevalier is the other one that you can get. Only 24 years of age. James McAtee from Manchester City on a free transfer.
Oh, what a bargain for on a free transfer.
Yeah.
This guy, he can be so good.
Yeah, I'll tell you who can't be. It's Jadon Sancho. Also on a free transfer. I thought you were doing so well with transfers.
Well, to be honest with this one here, I looked at it and I thought, no, I won't sign him. And then I looked, he's a free signing, and if I get injuries in the 2 winger positions, I've got an ideal replacement for them. Whether he'll play or no, but he's there in the squad. I'm making my squad a really good, strong squad, and he'll be part of that squad. I'm not saying he'll be my starting 11. I don't think he'll make my starting 11. For a freebie, I think that's worth it.
He's very good at carrying the water bottles.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
handing out bibs.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
and
you need one player like that now and again.
Oh yeah, because his attitude stinks on and off the pitch.
I've sent him on a language course as well, so give it a couple of weeks and he'll be saying their language as well.
Yeah, talking French? Yeah, well.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, you've nailed that.
Hey.
But yeah, Jadon Sancho, let's see, because it's still out, isn't it? The jury's still out with Jadon Sancho.
He's
he
a
went
freebie.
to Chelsea, it's like...
To be honest, if I sell him 2 seasons' time for like 15, 16 million, what a buy that was then, isn't
That's
it?
exactly what Man United said. If we sign him for 80 million... we could sell him in a couple of years' time.
Yeah, for free.
Yeah. Or we could get Chelsea to pay us to keep him. That's how embarrassing his career's got.
Yeah.
Melvin Bard, though. Speaking of, he's not an embarrassment. He's a cracking player, really. Left back, very good player indeed. 25 years of age, from Nice. Used to play at Lyon. £2.6 million. Sold him back to the same club for 23.
That's how it happens sometimes, isn't it?
Good bit of business.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the final signing there. Tactically,
I left 12 million in the kitty, so I didn't sort of rip it all out. So yeah, so tactically,
we're still sticking with it. Yeah, 4-2-3-1. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I found a tactic. I mean, I can't go wrong. I'm coming second every season. I'm getting closer to PSG. Why change it?
Yeah, I know. I ask that question all the time when you do change it. So, but Ute has been locked into this left-hand side of defence.
Is it Matt Trick? He keeps taking his place every time I do
even though his preferred foot is right.
Yeah.
Surprised that you've made that mistake, but okay. Schedule at the start of the season. It's all wins again.
Yes.
Even, wow.
Ooh.
And a Jadon Sancho goal kick things off. 4-0 against PSG.
That's a good result, isn't it?
Yeah, Ute with 2.
I mean business.
Alan Velasco. Ute's good from set pieces, isn't he? You can tell. 4-0. 4-1 against Stade Reims. Monaco 3-0 as well. Talis Magno scoring again there against Strasbourg.
Not conceding very many goals.
No. And Saint Etienne as well. A 2-1 victory. Ooh, we're off to a cracking start here. Let's have a look at the Champions League fixtures that we've got. Napoli and Besiktas, obviously Kaliksoy's former club Besiktas. Liverpool is in there, which is a difficult one, and ending with Dortmund and Real Madrid.
Yeah, there's a few more teams in there to play, really, and especially the last 2 there.
Yeah.
That can be really hard. And I've got Dortmund at home, so that gives me a bit of a chance, but Real Madrid away, you just sort of wait for that game away, don't you? Sort of, and try and do the business before I get to that game.
Yeah, let's hope it's all done and dusted.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what happens then in season number 4. Season 4, and on the final day, you lost the league title. By the looks of it, in a draw against Monaco.
Yeah. Cost me the league.
Oh, that is rough.
With the league.
That is rough. Talis Magno's top scorer is 20.
You were talking about my start. I had a hell of a start of the season as well. But if you went through the schedule of that, I think you've got to go to...
Haven't lost...
the new year?
Yeah, a league game until PSG on the 30th of January.
Yeah.
Before losing that game. Didn't lose at all until you got to the Dortmund game there.
Yeah.
So...
And I lost the Real Madrid game as well, so hopefully I had the rest of the business done because I won all the other games by the looks of it. Yeah, I'll give Liverpool an hammer in 3-2. Yeah, it was quite easy, wasn't it?
So yeah, the rest of it.
So disappointed really. Last game of the season, but
you're getting closer.
That goes to show how close I'm getting.
Yeah, absolutely.
And look at the assist as well. That's a new player in as well.
Yeah, Velasco. Yeah, that's both on the left hand side as well. If you think Vinicius was there on the left.
And my keeper's there. Look,
keeper's got 11 clean sheets. Yeah.
So
he needed
team's looking
one
good,
more.
and there's a lot of French players in the team as well at the moment. So
he needed one more to match that PSG result.
Oh, so disappointing. So disappointing.
But all right,
go.
We'll go again next year.
That's how close I am to them now.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Other competitions then?
They've done me again.
Yeah, in the final. I did see that just a minute ago. 1-0 in the final there as well, unfortunately. Knockout playoff round against Galatasaray.
Yes.
Wow.
Very disappointed there. Felt I could have gone a bit further than that.
Yeah.
But I'm getting closer to that top 8. So PSG just crept into that top 8. So next season, that's where I want to be.
All right. Well, hopefully you can get there. 27 goals from Talis Magno, who, let's have a look to see where he is actually playing. He is playing from the right wing, and he's your top scorer.
Yes.
Surprising, really.
It is surprising, yeah. I'm disappointed in a way, but it is, yeah.
Kaliksoy isn't playing as many games as I thought he would, starting up front.
The player above him is the one I'm really surprised with how many games he played. I was bringing him in as a squad player, and he's played most of the games.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, it looks like he's playing defensive midfield and attacking midfield. Yeah, Alan Velasco as well, 21 and 17. He was playing striker a lot of the time, so there's your striker by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Whether you agree with that or not, I mean, he does look not too bad up front.
He's not that bad, no.
I mean, he's more classed as a maestro forward, which is a free spirit who will drop deep into the wide pockets of space and is a master at creating opportunities for others rather than actually scoring himself. Which is probably why Talis Magno's got the most goals.
I'm going to have to put him up front and just put someone beside him, because they'll score a lot of goals then, won't they?
Ute got 9, which is good for his first season. Jadon Sancho actually got 8 goals and 16 assists, so he was up there with the most assists this season.
He played a lot of games as well.
He did, yeah. He played a fair amount more than what I thought he would. Okay, so a lot of goals. A lot of development in there as well. There's a few names here I think it's time for them to go and disappear. I'm sure we'll see them leave this summer. But there is £32 million to be spent as well, should you wish to spend it, Dad.
Yes.
And I'm sure you will. Right, hold on to your hats, folks. We've got our first new gen coming through in season number 5. And you are enjoying this type of content, make sure you smash that subscribe button. Come along for the journey. We're trying to get to 200k subs this year. You can help us get there. We're about 170k right now, so we've got a long way to go in the second half of 2025. Hopefully, there's a new game which might actually bring some new people across that might want to subscribe as well. So we need your help to get there. But there is a new gen coming up, but let's have a look at the transfers out first. You got £11 million coming in, most of it from Basile Aubert, but there is a couple that straggled over the line from last season, including Liam Scales for £1.6 million as well. But the first player in there, which considering last season, your last signing was a left back, I did not expect to see another left back.
No.
But this one is better.
Yes.
£8 million for El Haj Malik Diouf.
I mean, £8 million for a player
22-year-old player who's that good.
Yeah, bargain off help. So I had to get him in.
Yeah. Described as the progressor fullback and an overlapper fullback. He has 2 of them.
Yeah.
And they're actually accurate. So
and
very
crossing
good
the ball, it's there. It's all there, isn't it? And he's quick. He's very quick.
Just don't ask him to take a set piece.
No.
Very bad at set pieces. But El Haj Malik Diouf.
Or a penalty.
Yeah, is set piece.
Yeah.
Very good player indeed. But we got £39 million. We got Anjorin, who's a free transfer coming in as well. Never seen Anjorin get that good, but another Englishman. We got a few Englishmen with James Sancho and McAtee, Anjorin as well. 25 years of age, very good player indeed. And then we've got a few little mini deals by the looks of it. Tom Lacroix. Defensive midfielder.
Yeah.
Looks fairly decent. French, Noah Lamadi. French centre-back. Oh, no, that ain't centre-back. I'm still trying to get used to it.
Just
defensive midfielder or midfield.
Strengthen on midfield a little bit more better, so yeah.
Okay, and then we got Maxime Esteve. £20 million. Left-sided centre-back. Very good. Very fast.
Frenchman, yes. So doing very well there.
And then finally, Johan Paddy, which is The first new gen that we're going to see. Bought on deadline day. You actually spent quite a lot of money on deadline day here.
Yes, I had a lot of money left over, as you can see. It was there's 38 million plus, and I think I left 5 million in the kitty as well. So, yeah.
Johan Paddy was the final deal.
Yes.
A future striker who can also play from the wings. He likes to beat the offside trap. 20 years of age now. The Dutch winger / striker does look quite good. Yeah, not too bad at all. All right, well, we'll have to see. We'll have to see whether he gets into the team this year. I doubt it. Oh, we've got to change. Even though you were one game away at the end of the season from winning the league.
I felt with the players that I had added in the squad now, it was a little bit time for a bit of a change, really, so I've gone for it, really.
What a shock what you went for as well.
Fed up with being a bridesmaid. I want to be the bride.
All right. Which has always been your dream, actually, to be fair. Mum said you turned up the wedding in a dress. Esteve was locked in, and that's because he doesn't go in there, which is surprising, to be fair, because he is quite good.
Yeah.
So after Ute was doing so well last year, Dad binned him off. Don't want to see him anymore. No Jane Sancho either.
No.
After he had quite a good season.
There's nearly a back four of French guys there, like, really. Yeah. So, nearly a back 1, 2.
It would have been if you didn't replace that Bard with Diouf.
It would have been, with the 2 in the midfield as well. So I'll keep it to my word. I've got a lot of French players in the team.
Yeah, just no French strikers because you're all bloody useless, clearly. Like. None of the French strikers. But all right, let's have a look at the start of the season, how that's been playing out. Again, it's all wins. I don't think you've lost a single game yet when we come back to this.
No.
That's actually been like a league game. You lost it against the Trophy de Champions to a 97th minute winner, by the way. 6-2 win against Lyon, which is great. Good win there. 1-0 against Strasbourg. 3-2 against Marseille. Nice, who really don't like playing against you there, 3-1. And Metz as well, 1-0.
I think I've been a bit fortunate as well with the teams that I play against in the first few games.
Yeah.
And so if I have, like this time I've done a tactic change, it allows that to sort of work its way in properly with the players and all that, because it does take a few games to sort of a new tactic to get into it, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
So coming through with all those wins, I'm really pleased with that start, really.
Champions League, you got Roma and Zagreb to begin with. Ajax, Man City in there, Strasbourg. Randers and ending again with Real Madrid. So
it's a case of
just before it.
Just a case of getting the business done again. I think it's a little bit easier group this time for me. So
yeah, I agree. But let's see then what happens in season number 5. Season 5 then, and finally we are champions of France.
Yes. By a country mile as well.
God, yeah, they've dropped off massively, haven't they?
Yeah.
Jesus.
And when they do, that's when you've got to jump in.
Yeah.
And I don't know whether you realised it.
Unbeaten as well.
Yes.
Unbeaten season. 8 draws in total. Drew against them twice.
Yeah.
By the way. 26 wins though. 86 points. 12 more than PSG down in second place. Love to see that. Very good indeed.
Really pleased with that.
Tass Magnell's still the top scorer though.
Yes. Surprised with that.
But then you are playing for it up front. He would be playing up front now. Alan Velasco with 15. Brandon Soppy from right backs got himself 10 as well. Lucas Chevalier with 14 clean sheets. Yeah. Really good stuff. Not too bad at all.
I think the players that I needed to perform did perform, and they put me exactly where I wanted.
Yeah.
So it's paid that with the tactic change. It paid.
Yeah, absolutely. So. I think with this new player statistics page on this skin, there's something that I would like to highlight that I've noticed, that El Haj Malik Diouf was in the tackles per 90 plus dribbles per 90, which for a left back, very good.
Yes.
Do you think tackles per 90, he's almost got a 4 in there from a left back position, and then dribbles per 90 from left back, nearly 5 dribbles per 90 minutes.
That was very one of his things that he does go forward, doesn't he?
Yeah, the overlapping run of El Haj Malik Diouf.
He had the most yellow cards as well.
Yeah, he did 15. So those tackles per 90.
He likes to put a foot in, doesn't he?
Yeah, it doesn't mean that they were successful tackles per 90. But there we go. So really good season. Was it topped off with a cup? No, quarter-final by the Coupe de France. And knocked out in the league phase.
Oh no, I can't believe that.
That is surprising.
Yes.
3 wins against Randers, Strasbourg, and Ajax lost the other 5. The Zagreb ones cost you big time there. At home 3-1.
That's my big disappointment there. I think I've sorted the league out. I've got a good enough team. It shows that I've got a good enough team to win the league. I haven't got a good enough team to perform in the Champions League. So
no, you got topped by Real Madrid.
I've got to have a look at that.
Well, don't want to say it. It's tactic in the Champions League.
It is.
Everybody says it as soon as you pump in this 433. The comments I just know are coming.
Yeah.
Oh, Dad needs to realise that's not good in the Champions League.
But then that tactic was to win the league. What have I just done?
But what's the challenge?
Another challenge is to win the Champions League. So that's to come, innit? I've got to win the league. And I've done it. I've got that one in the bag. I'm a better team than PSG now.
Okay, well, let's see. 30 goals from Talis Magno. Great season he's had there. And development-wise, he's getting better and better as well. He is wanted, the 25-year-old, by Liverpool. Would you cash in £82 million up to 109? Wow. But Lorenzo Colombo chipping in with 16. Good for him. He's also wanted by the looks of it, and transfer listed too. So yeah, you're gone. Alan Velasco 16 and 15, 12 for Shemi Kaliksoy, and 12 and 15 for Anjonin, who is one of, if not your best player.
Yeah.
Unbelievable stuff from the centre midfielder there. So El Haj Malik Diouf, again a 4.5-star player, 3 goals, 7 assists. But look at that average rating from a left back.
Yeah,
phenomenal stuff. Transfer budget for next season after winning the league, £40 million.
Let me sit down with the Champions League, didn't I? So I didn't get so much money as I thought I was going to get. So yeah. But I've still got a few players. I've still got a few players that I can sell, though.
Oh, definitely. There's a lot of players there to be sold, and I'm sure a lot of them will be. Well, it was the biggest summer in Lyon's history now. £175 million on the outs, £213 million on the ins. Let's start with the outgoings. And the big one, the main crux of the £175 million, Talis Magno did indeed go to Liverpool for £101 million.
Tell you what, they just kept on coming back. And they started off at 60 million, and I just kept on saying no. And I thought, right, I'm going to try you. After about the 7th time they tried, I thought, I'm going to go for over 100 million. And it popped up green, and I thought, oh, no, they've given me, haven't they? Yeah. So I thought, well, I can't afford to turn that down. I'm building for the Champions League. 100 million without my kitty, and I'll have a lot. So yeah, I've got. Thanks very much, but yeah, you're gone. Yeah, absolutely. We've also got Lucas Chevalier, the goalkeeper, gone. I'm shocked by that one too. Yeah. Or am I with you? I don't know if I am. Melvin Bard's gone after, of course, El Haj Malik Diouf came in last season and kind of took his position. Lorenzo Colombo left, as we've seen he was transfer listed, so that's no surprise. Cancellieri, after getting rid of the wingers, again, not surprised at all. Let's have a look, though. Both goalkeepers went out, let's have a look, though, at the £213 million that was spent. And we'll start off at the bottom, shall we, with Hugo Larsson coming in from Eintracht Frankfurt. Quality player for 24 years of age on a free transfer. Yeah, I thought that was a bargain. I couldn't believe that when I got him for a freebie. So yeah, very good stuff. Very pleased. Then we got Franco Israel, who is a free transfer goalkeeper, Uruguayan. Looks good, doesn't he? Great, very good. And a freebie as well, so you can understand why I let the keepers go. Yeah, he came in from Al Ahly. Obviously, he was at Sporting for a while there. Then we've got Brian Ruiz from Sport Boys, 500k. It's a new gen striker, and he's a bloody good one too. A Peruvian. Look how quick he is as well. He looks very good. He could be dangerous, couldn't he? Yeah, my one gripe. Determination 20 as well. My one gripe is it comes deep to get ball. Yeah. I hate that player trait on my strikers. Sometimes it's good if you've got somebody else who breaks the offside trap. But yeah, I hate that on my strikers. But yeah, he looks great. Then we've got Bichiabu for £17 million. Another good centre-back option, 23 years of age. Yeah. Not bad at all for 17 million. Lambord, I like Lambord. 18 million pound, can play up front or from the wing, so good options there. French, 22 years of age. There you go. From Hellas Verona, not too bad for 20 million. Then we've got Missouri, 23 million pound. Filippo Missouri, very happy with himself. Plays right back. He looks better than the right back you had as well. Described as an overlapping fullback as well as a box crashing midfielder, even though he don't play midfield. I've got two of them though, either side now, that overlapping, so that's really good, isn't it? Goalkeeper wise, here he is. Andre Lunin has come in, 29 years of age, another goalkeeper with Franco Israel. So there's two goalkeepers now for the two goalkeepers that have left. Yep. But then the money was spent. £35 million on Eric Poulain, who is a new gen striker, two of them. He looks very good as well. So that's a couple of players you got from the Netherlands now already, who are new gens. But yeah, another good striker, not bad at all. He also comes deep to get bored. Bloody annoying. So got both of them doing it now. Yeah, he's still decent. 21 years of age, got good potential on the game. And then finally,
The reason why it was £200 million is because 90 million was spent on Tanguy Nianzou.
Yes.
But kind of worth it.
He's going to be one of the best sort of centre-backs I can get in for that position, and he was French as well.
Yeah.
So it sort of swayed it for me, really. I had to get an anchor man in there, and I feel this guy can do that job for me.
Okay, well, good signing. Tactically then, not locking anyone in, keeping the same tactic. Let's have a look at the best 11 pick. Puts Nianzou next to Esteve. Diouf on the left, of course. Brandon Soppy keeps his position at right back.
But he did have a good season last season.
He did, yeah. Neither of the two striking new gens have gone in.
No, but then you can see. I think you can see why they're not just right.
Yeah.
Is whether do I take a gamble and lock them in, or do I just sit and let them sort of? They might get into this and get a few games and sort of look at it next season, I think.
Yeah. The midfield of Anjonin, Larson and Diouf. Obviously, Larson coming into that midfield this season with Israel, who gets the nod in goal.
Yes.
Interestingly.
I just felt that was a really strong, experienced team there that's going to do me better in the Champions League, I feel.
All right, well, scheduled to start the season. Yet again, haven't lost. And look who we've beat. We scored 3 in every game, including against the Rats of Rennes, including against PSG, beating them 3-0 at the start of the season.
And it was on their pitch as well.
Yeah.
Even better.
Started off the season very good indeed. But the Champions League, Tottenham Hotspur's in there. Copenhagen, Leipzig, Bayern Munich, Roma, AEK, Porto and Atletico Madrid.
So I've still got to go to Madrid the last game.
That's that's more difficult than last season.
Yes, it is, yeah. I had Porto there as well, didn't I? The second to last game last season. So fingers crossed I can do it better. I think I've got a better team, but I obviously got an harder job there to qualify.
Yeah, got to get out of that league phase. So let's find out whether you can actually do that and achieve it in season number 6. Well, it's back-to-back league titles, but the most shocking thing is PSG's dropped off a cliff.
Haven't they? So I'm just glad that when they have dropped off, I'm the team that sort of jumped right in.
Yeah, and stayed there. So very good. 2 losses against Toulouse and Monaco, 2 draws as well.
2 this time. I think I drew 7 last time.
Yeah, so very good to get 92 points. Last season was 86, so it's even better than last season in terms of points.
Really happy with that.
Monaco and Rennes finishing above PSG as well, so they've done quite well to be able to achieve that. But look at the top scorer from 0 to hero.
Yes.
Because Calixto couldn't even get into the team beforehand.
So, yeah, very surprised with that.
Now he's the top scorer.
Yeah.
Well played.
Average ratings to the left backs there again as well.
Yeah, and Calixto is still top in that one as well. Alan Velasco getting 14 assists, but Diouf is up there with 10. He's got the second highest average rating, with Alan Velasco in third.
When you look at that average rating,
Lampard as well.
I've got 4 players out of 5.
Yeah. The one in there that isn't is a new gen Iranian winger or striker.
Yes.
So there we go. That's something you don't see very often. Player of the match was Calixto too, but clean sheets 15 for Franco Israel. Very good.
Pleased with that.
Yeah. Tackles per 90.
He's there again.
In there as well.
Yeah. And he's
again
yellow cards. Yellow cards
he's
again.
Yellow
he won again.
Missouri, which was the right back.
Yes.
So it looks like he eventually took
played
the
a few
right
games
back.
from Soppy, yeah.
From Soppy. So, okay. Great stuff. What happened in other competitions, though? Ooh, quarter-final exit in both.
Yes.
Coupe de France against Lens, which was a 2-0 loss, unfortunately. Marseille went on to win that one because there's no PSG in there either. And then a quarter-final exit in the Champions League.
That'd be Arsenal, didn't it?
Yeah, your favourite club.
Yeah.
Who went on to win it. I think that's back-to-back seasons. Yeah.
Against Man City.
Against Man City, the same final 2 years in a row. Crazy stuff.
Disappointed with that.
Yeah.
But then I've got that far, so I must have done well in the league phases. So I'm pleased that I've gone a lot. Yeah, I'm 4th. That's where I wanted to be.
Didn't lose any. Drew 2 against Tottenham and Atletico. You went to Atletico and had a 4-4 draw, which I don't think that's ever happened in Atletico Madrid Stadium.
No, you don't score many goals there, do you?
No, they were like, this isn't cricket. What's going on here? How has there been 8 goals in this? I wonder if it was actually Simeone who was there, or was it somebody else? He's was still Simeone, so
he never moves.
Can't believe
does he?
it. No,
he never moves.
So the 6 games that you did win, you beat Porto, you beat AEK, you beat Roma, 3-0 against Bayern and Leipzig, and then a nice little 2-0 against Copenhagen.
Won my own games. That's what you got to do in the European games.
Yeah, very good stuff indeed. Okay, squad-wise then, 29 goals with 15 assists for Lampard. Now there's a name I didn't expect to see there. So he must have got a few in the early rounds of the Cup.
Yeah.
So stat padding his numbers. But Calixto is still there with 21 and 11. Alan Velasco, though, 25 assists with 18 goals. Huge numbers from Alan.
Yes.
Which is great. Now, a couple of the new gens. Eric Poulain was one of them. 13 goals, 7 assists, 16 starts in total. Nice bit of development there indeed.
Looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah, Anjonin again doing very well. Couple of seasons in for him now. Hugo Larson, 10 goals, 11 assists. Not bad for a free transfer at all.
Yeah, pleased with that one.
Yeah, and El Hadj Malik Diouf, 15 there. So Brian Maurice didn't score as many. He didn't play as much. Got 17 starts, 19 off the bench. Development's okay, though, so it ain't too bad for both of them. Still getting enough game time that they're not, like, getting worse.
Yeah.
They're actually still progressing.
Yeah.
In improving, yeah. So transfer budget for next season is only 22 million.
I was surprised at that because I did go further in the Champions League.
Yeah.
So, but I did spend a lot of money last season. So
that's it. Yeah, especially if you put some installments in there as well. That's going to take away some of the stuff. But in terms of reputation, the Continental reputation now, you've got a couple of seasons in the Champions League. That's gone up to superb and winning the league. So that is all going up. That's all looking good. And now we're up to 9 league titles after the back-to-back. So one more. Be into double figures.
Yes.
So let's take it away for season number 7. Now, if you thought last transfer window was a big one, this one's even bigger. £225 million on the outs, 237 million on the ins, and it was a massive transfer for Hugo Larson, which was the main culprit for it.
I couldn't turn it down. I bought him last season for
free transfer.
Free transfer last season. I can't afford to turn that down. 95 million profit.
10 times more than what Frankfurt paid for him.
Yeah.
When they bought him off of Malmo.
I'd have been silly not to do it, really. So
yeah.
Man City come out. I've done the same again. Sort of pushed and they come up with the money. So yeah, let him go.
Can't deny it. Very good. Brandon Soppy has left though, as well as Diakite.
Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed with the Brandon Soppy one. He was a good right back, but I already had a player there already who's just as good as him. So I thought 37 million was a good price for that, really.
Other people leaving. Lunin has gone for 18 million, but also Jadon Sancho.
12 million profit.
Can't believe it never worked out for you, Jadon. What happened, mate? You went on loan to Atalanta last season and still didn't do very well. Very much like his Chelsea loan out.
So really, when you look at it, I got 1.5 million from him in loaning and 12 million for selling him. So, like I said, I made a good profit off him.
I probably paid more in wages, but okay.
He was on loan, wasn't he? Gone.
Usman Diamonde, though, was the first signing through the door.
Yes.
You like this signing?
I
do
like this guy.
He's
a solid centre back. But if you've got really good centre backs already, I do like pushing him into that defensive midfield role as well, because he plays that really good as well. So good player.
Physically, he's class.
Yeah.
Jonas Erbig, he's the goalkeeper. £65 million for a goalkeeper.
Yeah, I spent a lot of money on this guy, but you know, I'm like with my keepers. I do like make sure I got good keepers, and he's one of the good ones as well.
You like signing more and more of them every summer. Javi Guerra comes in for £75 million from Valencia, 26 years of age now, so great midfielder.
Yeah, in all the positions, really.
Malo Gusto from the Rats of Rennes. He's obviously left Chelsea at this point. He's gone to Rennes and then been bought by you at Lyon. I think he started at Lyon. He did, £25 million. You sold him for all those years ago.
Just makes Rennes a little bit weaker as well at the same time. So
well, you give him £37 million. Can't be that weak. Quentin Timber.
On a freebie.
We got on a free transfer.
Good
I feel like you went from signing loads of new gens and then all of a sudden signing the Wonder Kids later on in their career again. Tasaka from Uwara Red Diamonds, £4.3 million. He looks great.
Yeah.
He looks very good. There's a Hugo Larson replacement.
Yeah.
He looks fantastic as a Wonder Kid. 20 years of age for £4.3 million. But there's Joe Bellingham as well.
I just thought it came up freebie and I thought, do you know what? I'm going to take a chance and get Joe in, really. And you just never know how he could perform.
Could be all right.
Yeah.
But Desiree Doué, what a player, by the way.
Yeah.
Unbelievable talent. Annoyingly, came through the youth academy at Rennes. Everybody tags me in that post where it's like, oh, how many good players Rennes have had over the years. As soon as they post it, I go, oh, here we go again.
Their youth setup is so good there. Yeah. Whenever you do it, if you want to do a game on the FM, check over Rennes as a youth team. They're so good.
Yeah, just hate them in any other way. Then we've got Nathan Zeze from Porto, £5.5 million centre-back, left-sided centre-back. And then finally, we've got Lorenzo Granelli, £8 million. 8 million? Was that? 8. Yeah, it was 8. Don't know why I second-guessed myself. But as a good striker, nonetheless. Lorenzo Granelli is a name, I think that's one of the faces in the game. So you'll see him quite often. Tends to be an Italian striker that you can pick up for quite good cost. But yeah, always a decent player as well. So yeah, he looks very good. Okay. So, tactically, we've changed it, even after United 2.
Well, I just felt that it wasn't good enough for the Champions League, so I'm trying something a bit different. I'm going for this one now.
Alan Velasco's been locked in. I guess he doesn't go in there. He goes up front.
Yeah, that's where he would go, but I want him locked in there and give me 2 strikers.
So I'm guessing you would rather have had something like this. Would be the go-to.
That's what it probably would have been, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll let the assistant do it over the space of the season, but that's what I was looking for, yeah.
Okay.
With the new gens right behind them.
Yeah. Schedule-wise, at the start of the season, it's all wins again, and another one over PSG, a 1-0 victory against them there. So not too bad.
I think I'm looking at it now. I'm disappointed if I don't beat PSG because they're not that good of a side. At
well,
no,
yeah, they've been awful.
Yeah.
Who's the manager? Is it still Enrique? No, says it all. It says it all there, doesn't it? Thomas Tuchel's back. Okay, now Champions League, the league phase of the Champions League. Is this the season we're winning the Champions League? Besiktas Red Star to kick things off. Real Madrid's in there again. Ending, though, at the Emirates.
Yes. It's an hard group. Arsenal, Juventus, Real Madrid, Napoli. Oh, it's all hard teams in it. So I feel that I've really, really got to win my home games in this one to qualify. Because all the hard games, it's going to be hard to get in that. But I'll do it. I reckon I'll qualify.
All right.
The skin in my teeth, I think I'll qualify.
Will it be season number 7 then? If you got your guess for season number 7, you got to be biting your nails thinking, could this be it? Let's find out. Well, it's another league title. PSG have come back into second place.
Still 10 points beyond me, so I'm happy with that.
Nowhere near you still in terms of the league. I'm loving this, though.
Yes.
Eric Poulain's up there.
They'd say they'd be there or thereabouts tonight. So,
yeah, Brian Ruiz is one of the highest average ratings. So the 2 new gens have found their way. Oh my God, he looks good already. He looks very good. Look at that bit of game time.
Yes.
How much that's progressed him. So that's fantastic stuff. Very good indeed. And then Brian Ruiz. There's a bit of development there too. He is looking cracking. All right. Great stuff. Alan Velasco's there with 15 as well. You lost 2 games, Dad. Paris FC, not Saint-Germain.
Nope.
With Saint-Etienne as well. Drawing 3. Brest had a cracking away day with Brest. 4-4. There was 4s everywhere.
Oh, we were all over the place.
Yeah.
Over there, over here, up and down. It was all
2-2 against PSG and a 0-0 against Lyon, but 29 wins across the season. That's 3 league titles in a row now.
Yes.
Very good. Can you get a domestic double, though? Yes! Finally getting a domestic double.
Yes, got him.
Beating Rennes in the final on penalties.
One game I had to win, it was that one.
Oh, yeah. So that's a good victory in the end there. The first time you've won that.
I'm pleased with that because with the change of the formation, it didn't affect my league.
No.
If anything, it sort of bonded the league, still got it there, and I've won the cup, so it was a good season, really.
You're not in the Champions League final,
No,
which
not in
is
the final.
Manchester and Liverpool this time round. So Man City trying to go 3rd time lucky after losing back-to-back finals. I hope they don't, actually. That would be quite funny, wouldn't it? But let's see where you finished. It wasn't the semi-final. It was the quarter-final, and it was Manchester City who eliminated you there 6-2 on aggregate.
The away game done me, and then 4-1 on away. So.
Well, yeah. So, yeah, unlucky for that one.
Yeah, disappointed, but I got to the quarterfinal, so it's an improvement again.
Yeah, absolutely. Squad-wise then, 32 goals from Eric Poulain across the season. Lovely stuff from him in 44 starts. 51 starts for Alan Velasco, and he got 22 and 19. Very good indeed. And Jornin still putting up the numbers with 18 and 10 from that midfield position. Lambord seemed to be the secondary striker. He got 13 and 8, but didn't play as many as because I think the likes of Brian Ruiz and Kalik Shoy, it's kind of just shared around the amount of games there. If it was me, I'd be trying to get rid of Kalik Shoy because he's taken way too much game time when he's not that good in comparison to the rest of them, and he might be stepping on the toes of the likes of Brian Ryan Ruiz and Eric Poulain. But we'll see what Dad's decision has for his next season. Tasaka only played 3 starts and 10 off the bench. I'm hoping he was getting more. I wanted to see what he turned into, but maybe we'll see that going forward. Job only made 3 appearances off the bench as well. And Desiree Doué only 1 off the bench, so not too good. Franco Israel kept his place in goal, though. Jonas Erberg did get 13 starts with 2 off the bench.
It's unusual, isn't it?
Yeah. Just be like, just bring off Franco for it. Yeah, we're 4-0 up, why not? So, interesting stuff going on there. But the transfer budget for next season, not that high again, only £23 million.
Disappointed with that, really. Seeing I got to the quarterfinals of the Champions League, but here we go.
Well, let's see.
I've got a big squad.
Yeah, season number 8 is the one. Not quite the heights of the £200 million summers that we had last year, but £133 million on the outs this summer, including Franco Israel, who's gone to Milan on the 10th of August 2030. No surprises. That's because they needed a goalkeeper, because Dad bought theirs 2 weeks previous in Mike Mannion. So pretty much the same price at £39 million. So you swap Franco Israel for Mike Mannion, who is 35 years old in comparison to 30.
Yeah.
So would
He was
you?
French. He was French.
Is that a good decision, guys? Let us know down in the comments.
I had to keep buying French players.
Esteve and Bichiabu, selling French players is also on the cards as well.
They didn't say I couldn't sell the set.
Yeah, funny that. A few others have left, totaling to £133 million. But let's have a look then, starting off the free transfers, who you have brought in. We've got Vitinha to begin with. Absolutely quality player. I've loved watching him in a PSG shirt under Luis Enrique.
100%. They're playing so well.
What a player.
Everything just goes through him, doesn't it?
Yeah, superb in that centre midfield. I didn't think he'd be as good as what he turned out to be.
No.
Because that first season when he joined, I was like, oh, that's a shame. They kind of ruined him.
Yeah.
No, he's phenomenal.
He's just stepped up now.
He's still so good.
All the big boys have gone now. All the superstars who think they are something special.
They're so fun to watch, PSG now. It's annoying.
Oh, yeah.
Of the years of hating them because of obviously just buying all of these amazing players. I know they're still spending lots of money to bring these players in, but they're not the bigger names that they were.
It's the football they're playing as well. They just look so comfortable, don't they?
Yeah.
And they can rip a team apart.
And I like Luis Enrique. I know we're sort of going off topic, but I know you guys enjoy the football chat. I really like Luis Enrique.
Yeah, I do, yeah.
After obviously losing his daughter quite young, a young age.
Such a shame,
and the story that he told, he doesn't, he doesn't look at it as all those years I'm going to lose without her. He cherishes the 9 years he had with her. It broke my heart when I first heard that. So, yeah, shout out to Luis Enrique. I'm sure he watches. A lovely bloke, an unbelievable football manager, to be honest. A cracking manager at PSG. I've so enjoyed watching them this season. Right, Xavi Simons is next for Leipzig. He's good.
Yes.
He is very good. Another free transfer. And then we've got Leopold Wallstedt, who was a free transfer. Wasn't at a club, 31 years of age. Just a backup.
Yeah, it's only a backup keeper. Yeah, that's all I needed, really.
All right. Then we got Francisco Barredo. Now, I think with these, the new database, you get a lot of the new Wonder Kids come through that haven't been on previous games because it's updated current and potential abilities. This is one of them. I recognise the name. Barredo. £16 million. What a player.
£16 million for a player like that.
Yeah.
Only 22.
22 years of age from Boca Juniors.
Bargain.
So if you're going to get the new updated database, he is going to be on it. Take note, because he has a very, very high potential.
Make sure your scouts are going everywhere looking for these players.
There is a few new players that I've noticed from these databases, and it makes it fun when 18 months, nearly 2 years into a game cycle, we need these things in here to be updated. Deniz Limanla from Fenerbahce. Good winger, Turkish winger. All right. We weren't playing wingers before. Let's see. Then we got Mike Mannion, of course, but then £19 million on Michael Coyote.
Yes. To be honest, I do buy this guy quite a lot. He's one of my favourite right backs, and I'm trying to strengthen the defence up. I'm not that far off now. I've got some really good midfielders in, a couple of good strikers or wingers, whatever. This guy could just sort of sew my defence up completely now.
Yeah.
I feel.
Okay, well, let's have a look how they all fit into the team tactically. We've gone to a 4-3-3. Interesting. All right.
I had to, but those wingers are bored in, didn't I? Really?
Yeah, you got some good wingers in there.
Yeah.
Burrito and Diniz Limanlar. I don't know. Velasco's actually the number one striker, which did surprise me.
I was looking at it and I was thinking, do I lock one of the guys in? And I'm thinking, if I lock him in, it just wastes it really. Just let them fight it all out. They'll play 20, 30 games between them, I reckon.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's have a look at the schedule at the start of the season. We are top. We've dropped points.
Yes.
I don't believe it. That's the first time in 8 seasons we've dropped points.
Beat them in the
Trophy de Champions.
Trophy de Champions, yeah. I beat them in that game, so I'm a bit disappointed with that, really.
Yeah. The rest of the fixtures as well, were all winnable games that you should be winning, and you have done so, but a lot of goals being conceded. And then you play PSG and not concede. It doesn't make any sense. Still, it's Roberto De Zerbi now, who is the manager in charge. Tuchel got the chop for the second time at PSG by the looks of it.
That player in the middle there, I'm not going to try and pronounce his name.
Kvaratskhelia.
I love watching that player.
Again, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I like, he just goes at you. The minute he gets the ball, he's just got one thing in his head. He goes at you and he commits players, doesn't he?
Yeah.
They're either going to bring him down or he's just going to go past you.
Yeah, I'd hate to be right back when he's there.
Yeah.
You'd be like,
love watching him.
My God.
Yeah.
A cracking player, and an even funnier name for Dad to try and pronounce.
Yeah, I wasn't even going to try it.
Kvaratskhelia. I think I'm close anyway. I'll take being close. Now, let's have a look. Champions League, it warms my heart to see Manchester United's actually in the competition for once. Benfica's there as well. Chelsea, Brest, Juve, Barcelona. First time they're popping up instead of Real Madrid. So
I qualified, don't make a tit of myself, so yeah, I should do really. I've got an easier ending to this one, Fenerbahce and Red Bull.
Yeah, I do prefer Brest in the middle.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
At home as well, I do prefer the home Brest.
Yeah,
yeah,
I do. Yeah,
yeah. I don't really like going away for Brest. Prefer it at home. But all right, let's see then. Is season number 8 the year that the Champions League will be lifted by Dad's Lyon side? Let's find out. Well, I think that is the 4th season in a row where we have lifted the title. It's a lot closer.
That's the thing I'm a bit worried about. They're getting closer again to me, but still there, still won the league.
80 points to their 78. You both lost 4 in a row. You didn't lose to them though, which has obviously meant that you have won the league because of that. They get one of those wins, and you're screwed. But you did beat them 4-1. Obviously, the other game was a 0-0 draw at the start of the season, so unbeaten against them. Better goal difference as well. You had a bad run at the end of the season.
Yes. Bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, could suggest
I could have won the league.
Something else.
Could have won the league quite comfortably, really.
Yeah. And Jornin, 19 goals. Where's all the strikers?
Yeah, I was surprised with that.
Centre midfield. What is this happening? Average rating, he was up there as well. Look at that. El Haj Malik Diouf. 14.
He was just bombing down that wing and getting those balls over, wasn't he?
This time he wasn't even in the tackles penalty or the
He lost his yellow card title as well. Look.
Coyote got the yellow cards. Unbelievable. But yeah, okay. Let's have a look then at the other competitions. What happened there? Oh, it's finally done. And it's against PSG
even
in
better.
The final as well. Eric Poulain with 1. Javi Guerra with the other, with a Michael Elise opening goal in the 12th minute. So we'll have a look at this. It looks like they've got Ronaldo Jr. up front as well, which is quite interesting. So kicking things off in the 12th minute, there is Ronaldo Jr. brought down by Diamonde, but it falls to Elise, who bangs it in. Diouf was a little bit... Yeah, he was caught napping there.
Yeah, he was, yeah.
Herbig's interestingly in goal, which I'm quite surprised with. But let's have a look. We got Dennis on the left there. What a pass that is to Poulain. What a pass. Still Donnarumma in the net for PSG. Broke the offside trap perfectly there for a player who comes deep to get the ball. Oh, what's the defence doing? Poulain's picked it up.
Nice
what a cross.
Far post, look. Picked him out.
Oh, Javi Guerra. Yeah, and if he wasn't there, Dennis would have been there. And it would have been whoever passed to him, assisted him, which would have been nice. But yeah, great performance. The Champions League has been won. It took 8 seasons. So if you had that prediction, you were correct. You won 6 in total, Dan. You beat Manchester United and Chelsea in there. Barcelona and Juve. You won all the hard ones. You drew to Brest. You're sharing the Brest around.
Well,
Yeah.
You said you liked them, so I thought I'd just share them about.
Right, away. You lost the easiest game.
I think that was the last one as well. Enough. So obviously I'd already qualified. So.
Yeah, because you didn't play in the knockout playoff round. It was the round of 16 where you knocked out Barcelona 7-3. So this run's a difficult one. You then knocked out Liverpool 8-3. This tactic's unbelievable. The semi-final was against Bayern Munich. You beat them 3-1 before beating PSG in the final. So I know everybody uses 4-3-3 tactics, but this might be one for you Patreon or YouTube channel members. I'll put the save game file on there should you wish to have a look and see if Dad's tactic is good for you as well. But yeah, what a performance, Dad. A great end of the season, winning the Champions League, which is probably the reason why your league form sort of faltered towards the end there. I mean, Nantes 9-1, which what were they doing? But 2-1 against Lille, 2-2 against the Rats, 2-1 against Strasbourg, and Marseille drawing there with Monaco in between.
The games are all around the Champions League games, aren't they? So yeah, you can understand why.
Very understandable.
Lucky enough, I didn't lose the league because of it. So.
No. Let's have a look for the final time then. Statistics-wise, the top scorer was Anjonin with 24. And again, if we're looking at the form-wise, he is most of the time playing centre midfield. Didn't even play in the final or in the last league game because he was injured. But crazy stuff. Eric Poulain got 23 goals there in 38 games. He's worth over £100 million, and he's wanted by Manchester United. That makes sense. That sounds like something they do. 16 goals from Javi Guerra from midfield again. Burrido, though, 15 and 16. And he looks very good indeed. Yeah. But I think the biggest shock for me is Dennis, because 12 and 13, they're rating him as a 5-star. They're rating him as your best player. Oh my God, the development there in the last season.
Yeah.
After making a £19 million move. That is unbelievable. He is now easily the best player in the team. He looks absolutely fantastic down that left-hand side. Very good player indeed. So Diouf has done really well. 26 years of age now. He's in his prime. He's done it all already, so that's good. But yeah, what a team. If you do decide to take it over and you want to carry it on, you've only got £11 million after winning the Champions League. Is that because financially, well, this is a story, isn't it? So we did this because Lyon were in financial ruin and got relegated. It turns out they're not going to be relegated, but they are still in financial ruin. Yeah. I give you the save game file. They've been relegated, but the finances are all right. And I leave you with... And you've done this.
I was so... Do you know, when I got to about the 5th season, I was so careful what I was doing and all that. And I kept on checking the finances. When I won the Champions League, I thought, lovely. All the bins. I've won the league. I've won the cup. I've won the Champions League now. Right, check the finances. Oh my God, what have I done? So
yeah.
What I should have done before I saved the game, really, I should have sold one of my big players for over 100 million, and then done it.
Well, the transfer debt is £41 million. So part of it is to do with that. I don't know whether they've taken out something because. I know that was started in 2020, so that's way before you. No. You know, it's just your wages, I think. I think wages were really high.
To be honest, when I started bringing in the big boys to make sure I won that Champions League, the wages really did go up. But
you're paying a goalkeeper $375 grand a week, Dad. Ooh. All right, you've won the Champions League, but that is questionable at best. But there we go.
I mean, when you look on there, there's a few players that's worth over the 100 million. So I'm sure I could have quite easily got another.
I'd be selling Jonah straight away. Yeah. Man City, here you go.
Yeah, if he's wanted, if he's wanted all that wage, 50 million, then he would have gone.
Yeah, that would be lovely for your wage budget.
Yeah, definitely.
But there we go. It took Dad 8 seasons. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Again, patreon.com/Megaloot Gaming or on the YouTube channel membership page if you want the saved game file. Lots of things have added extras for the YouTube channel members. They normally get the video early as well, so signing up to that on YouTube. Plus, you get a nice little logo next to your comments every time you leave a comment in the comment section. Thank you very much for doing so. Remember, try to subscribe if you can and get us that 200k. And if you're looking for something to watch going forward, check out this video right here, because Dad and I entered the Zealand League, and this was our first set of fixtures on screen. There's been more fixtures since, so if you want to tune in to see us do that, you can do so.